Duck, the great duck, worked hard in the yard at the big mother. Sometimes he pulled coaches. Sometimes he pushed coaches. But whatever trucks, Duck got the job done without fuss. One day, Duck was resting in the shed when the Fat Controller arrived. "Your work in the yard has been good. Would you like to have a branch line for your own?" Oh, so of his new branch line. The responsibility delighted him. The line runs till it meets a port. Duck enjoyed exploring every curve and corner of the line. Sea breezes swirled his smoke high into the air, and his green paint glistened in the sunlight. "This is just like being on holiday," he puffed. "Well, you know what they say," laughed his driver. "A change is as good as a change." Soon Duck was busier than ever. The Fat Controller was building a new station at the port, and Duck pushed the hill. Bertie looked after Duck's passengers, and the other engines helped too, but the work took a long time. Noise and dust filled the air. "Don't worry," whistled Toby, "the station's on time." Duck felt his responsibility. "Ach, aye," muttered Donald sleepily. "I'm Great Western, and I..." What? Later, he spoke to his driver. "Donald says I as if I'd laid an egg." "Do you?" pondered his fireman. He whispered something to Duck and his driver. They were going to... What? Duck's driver and fireman popped something into his water tank. Next morning, when Donald stopped for water, he found that he had an duckling. She shared the fireman's sandwiches and rolled the tender. The other engines enjoyed teasing Donald about her. Presently, she grew... That night, Donald's driver and fireman got busy. And in the morning, when Duck's crew arrived, they laughed and laughed. "Look, Duck! Look what's under your bunker! It's..." Donald opened a sleepy eye. Will. You must have laid it in the night, Duck, all unbeknownst." Then Duck laughed too. "Yourself. There's a pond near the duckling station. Here she swims and welcomes the trains as they pass by. The station master calls it Donald Duck. To everyone else, she is always